Hi, I'm Ed Gerber, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special guest joining us. We have Donna Benner, Vice President of Operations for ISA. Welcome to the channel, Donna.
Thanks so much, Ed. It's great to be here.
So tell the viewers what we're trying to do in this episode and why you're joining us today.
Absolutely. So I'm here today because of the ISA Women's Influence Award. This is the first year ever we've awarded this, and we made a special presentation, so we really want to share the winner and the experience with you.
Yeah, it was super cool. Donna and I took a road trip up north, and we want to share the story with you. So let's jump right in and let's get started. So Donna and I and producer Sean, we decided to hit the road to go north to upstate New York to the city of Rochester and meet with Horizon Solutions and their CEO, Jon Kirchhoff, to learn about their company and also to set the stage for the surprise presentation.
So we came from industrial supply background with both NH Bragg and Roby Supply in the 1850s. And really we've expanded over the last 150 years from industrial supplies into electrical supplies, from electrical supplies into automation, and we continue to change our business based on what we see going on within our industry. In the year 2000, we brought together a number of different businesses and brands and created Horizon Solutions. Focused on the end user and how that all ties together, and what ISA is trying to do with Channel 2.0 ties directly into what we're trying to accomplish with our customers.
Jon brought his leadership team together for the surprise presentation, and now the stage is set.
All right, we're going to make this official. We've got the agenda I'm going to go through. But before I do that, we've got some video going on, so we're going to video our meeting today. We're going to share this, with the organization. What I really like to do is introduce our guest today. So with that, I want to introduce Ed Gerber, President and CEO of ISA, Industrial Supply Association. So with that, come on up.
Thanks, Jon.
And share with us what's going on. All right.
Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yep. Morning, everybody. Morning. So a little bit about me. So why am I here? Who are we? Give you a little bit of context around that. I'm Ed Gerber. I am the President and CEO of ISA, and ISA is a trade association. We are an industrial trade association. So when you think about industrial, think about MROP products, right? Maintenance, repair, operating, and production type products. So if you think about brands, think about the 3Ms of the world, Milwaukee's of the world. Think about Snap-ons of the world, Norton, Saint-Gobain, Sandviks of the world, those types of products. So we have manufacturing members. We also have distributor members, right? Obviously, Horizon Solutions is one of them, but also think of the Grainger, the MSCs of the world, etc. Lots of independents. And we also have what we call independent manufacturers reps. Now, why are we here? So part of what we do, leading the channel forward, is that we believe that diversity matters, especially in today's day and age. And we believe that not only is diversity the right thing to do, it's good for business. Casting a wide net, right, and having the culture that attracts people to an organization helps companies really attract the talent that they need to survive. So we have this huge diversity initiative that goes on. A lot of people talk about it. We really want to do something about it, okay? So we have a D&I task force committee. We do a lot of different things, and here today, we're here to present an award. So I think at this point, what I'd like to do is introduce our Vice President of Operations, Donna Benner, to talk about the award, why it matters, and we'll take it from here. So Donna, why don't you come on up?
So, Women's Influence Award, what is that? ISA has a Women's Influence Award. This is our first year, our inaugural year, so we're really excited about it. But the award itself is really meant to honor an individual from an ISA member company who is really committed to advancing the development and influence of women in the industrial supply channel. So nominees can be a male or a female. Whoever did the authorship of that, it was wonderful. It really embodied what we are looking for in a winner. So at this point, we would like to award the first inaugural Women's Influence Award to Julie Seferis. You're welcome. Elbow here. So a couple things for Julie here. You know, we really thought the nomination here, I'll let you hold this, be careful.
Very heavy, be careful.
You know, we really thought that the nomination, I don't know Julie, but I feel like I really know you from the nomination. And I hope to get to know you better. But the nomination really, as a mentor, you're really an inspiration to others, other women in the organization, and also in your community. So your actions really do display what our award is about, the Women's Influence Award.
Thank you.
So now we're going to put you on the spot to say a few words.
So thank you very much. This is a huge surprise and really, really quite an honor.
I can't think of anybody better to win that. She's been a positive influence on everyone, but particularly on the women, in leading groups, starting groups, being a mentor, and just being a model for so many people in moving forward. So I just think it's so exciting, and it's so well deserved.
Oh my God, I can't think of a more deserving person. Julie is truly something special. I think, you know, I first met Julie, you know, 2.5 years ago when we were bought by Horizon Solutions, and I came from NH Bragg & Sons. And you know, when you work with someone in an integration, it's not always easy. And I can't think of a better person to have by your side. You know, Julie's ability to just, you know, get answers and solve problems is uncanny. You know, she's a huge proponent of women, but she treats people equally and doesn't favor because someone's a female. She supports, she coaches, she mentors. She is just a really good leader in the company.
It's really exciting to have Julie be the recipient of this award. She's done a lot of other things outside of the organization as well that I think were a key part of why we felt it was important for us to nominate Julie for this award. One of the things that we've really been working hard on over the past few years is expanding our diversity throughout the company. And you know, we've been pretty good for several years, but we really needed to step it up. We know that there's opportunities for us to tap into new groups, and specifically within the women that are currently in our business, and how we can expand on that. And so Julie's been a leader in that.
I think it's wonderful to have someone from Horizon, an individual, recognized for the work that they've done, especially when they've done something like that. But it also, I think, allows us the opportunity to showcase the idea that we are moving forward. We do have that kind of leadership. We do have programs in place. We do have people to mentor, to lead, to support. And we do have an organization that very fully supports women in industry. Very represented in the senior management team, and certainly Julie brings that recognition. By bringing that recognition, it helps us certainly in recruiting, I think, but also in the retention. We have a lot of younger women coming into the industry now, and this really shows them they have somewhere to go, someone to be in this industry. And that's not always easy for people, any young person to understand, but particularly for the women to understand. So I think that part is exciting. Everyone matters within Horizon. Everyone has a voice, and we do support women in our industry very actively, not just with our words, but with our actions, with what the organization does. And I think it's really important to understand and for people to know that while Julie is leading it, the support of not just the other women, but the men within Horizon has been phenomenal. So I think from a recruiting perspective, to be able to bring women into an environment like that, that's what everybody's looking for. So that helps us there when people see that, know it, and it's actually an action. It's not a phrase or something that you put on a banner.
I started with Horizon 25 years ago, started with Horizon Solutions. At the time, it was a small family-owned distributor, Oaks Electric, and my father was at the time the president of the company. And he had worked for his grandfather and his uncle. Back then, my aunts weren't allowed to work at the company. So it was, you know, the men in the family worked there. And I was actually the first woman in my family to work within the family business. And that was really important to me. And early on in my career, I went to my first kind of industry meeting, and I looked around and counted less than 10 women in the group of hundreds of men. And it was really at that point that I realized, you know, wow, this is really a male-dominated industry. And that's changed over the years, but it's been really important to me to continue to help develop women, because I think too often women are competing for the roles, you know, whatever roles are available, whether it's roles in a management level or roles in a non-traditional female role. And I think that it's so important that we support each other rather than compete with each other. We started with a group of only 8 women who had attended a virtual Women in Industry conference. And we loved the conference and felt like this was a good opportunity for us to get together and talk about challenges that are unique to women in our industry. And we stuck with the 8 women for about 9 months, and then made the decision that it was something that we really wanted to expand to all women who work at Horizon Solutions. And it's been so great just to talk and understand what challenges we all face, or in what ways we can support each other, and looking at what some of our strengths are and who we can lean on outside of our normal small circle of people that we work with. So really just expanding our network and working through some common challenges together has been great. It is such a huge honor for me to accept this award. You know, it's so important to me that we support all women within our industry, and ISA having this award really shows your commitment to encouraging diversity within the workplace and supporting and recognizing the strengths that women bring to our companies and to our industry.
Congratulations, Julie. You rock.
We really want to congratulate you on this award. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Congratulations.
Julie, I just want to congratulate you and thank you for all of the work that you've done in the community and at Horizon, and congratulations.
What a cool story, and what a deserving winner. So to Julie, I want to say on behalf of ISA, congratulations, and you do rock. And on that note, I also want to say thank you to Donna Benner for pulling this together. So Donna, do you have any closing comments at all for the viewers?
Just one. If you have a deserving winner of the Women's Influence Award, be sure to nominate them next year.
And that's great advice. So on that note, I want to say thank you to John Kirchhoff and the entire Horizon Solutions team for working with us to pull this together. Again, thank you to Donna, and thank you to you, producer Sean, behind the camera. So on that note, we're signing off, and I'll see you next time on the channel.